Nigeria?
Well, welcome to a brand new week. Monday morning, as usual.
Well,
people are dragging themselves out of bed right now.
yeah, kind of. But
And
people are also on the way to work.
Yeah.
We have a morning dose of all things informative and entertaining just for you.
Yeah, of course. You know that we're glad to be sharing this time in the morning with you every single day.
So Monday mornings can be quite a task to get through, but that's why we're here. We're here to ease you through it.
Yeah,
so don't worry
definitely.
About it.
So it's a good day, and of course, it's great to be here with you
And
this
of course,
Monday morning.
we're promising to make this time worth your while.
It's almost the middle of
The month,
February.
Yeah, I think it's the 12th, yeah.
and it's going to be Valentine's Day on Wednesday.
Oh, so you're the one reminding us now. Wow.
Got my red tie on.
Okay.
So,
All
you
right,
know.
that's good news. That's good news. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. We are streaming live right now on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. You can look us up on TVC Connect. Of course, if you want to participate in the show by sending your comments and, you know, talking about the stuff that's bothering you, like the 36 million that's missing.
Really? Yomi? You just had to throw that
You just
in
want
there.
to you just want to say something. You can say it to us on our social media
Wow.
handles at TVC Connect. Make sure you use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria.
Almost
Morning,
Valentine.
guys. How far?
So Mary did not start today with football. And
Football.
there's a reason why.
Why? Why? Why did
It
you?
was a sad weekend
What, in sports?
A slaughter.
for a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
No, Mary wants to see. Okay, so but
Singing
Manchester
Christmas song.
United and Arsenal lost over the weekend. It was quite sad for a lot of football fans.
That's
Not
why
just-
everywhere is just quiet. Like everybody's just in a daze. Like, don't talk to me.
you know, it was just a very funny weekend. You know, and then like you mentioned, which I don't know why I was surprised, but hey, 36 million snake, spiritual snake. How can I even swallow house safe?
You see, wait,
And
before we even
the
go to
snake
this,
right now already has a
A
Twitter
Twitter
account.
handle.
A Twitter account.
very
So,
interesting.
you know,
Quite a lot of followers too. apparently.
yeah.
So,
Nigerians, I don't know.
People like to follow the money, apparently.
Yeah.
You know?
Are they trying to kill the snake to get out the
point is that
money?
all
Because
snakes-
I'm not getting
They're
it.
just following the money.
snakes
That's-
around now. Snakes around now. They are scared. They're like, wow, it could just be me mistaken identity. Let's all be careful.
Did you see that comic stuff that was drawn of a snake and a rat? And
I think I did.
It's very strange.
Oh.
But for viewers who don't know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
because
You
it
should know.
just happened over the
You
weekend.
should know. If you don't
I
know,
know, not
A
everybody
snake
might
has
know.
been accused of stealing 36 million naira from the JAM offices
JAM,
by a clerk.
Yeah.
To the best of my
So-
knowledge,
Or
it is
swallowing
not-
it. The
we
snake
don't,
actually swallowed
we
it.
Yeah.
don't know the snake.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
just been told that it's a snake. Now, let's always remember that a snake could be figurative
It could
and
be.
it could be literal. So it
so
depends
she
on.
mentioned there's actually
She said it's
it's
just
a spiritual
be
snake
spiritual.
that they
Actual
lock the
physical
money in the
snake.
vault and the snake will come in and take the money and they won't know. I'm surprised how they were able to find out now. When
Yeah.
did they find out?
No, maybe
since then?
they had to check the CCTV.
Okay.
And then besides that, you know, since it was spiritual, they had to consult some spiritual powers to help them
You
discover
know,
what the
I
problem
think we're
was.
taking this a bit too far.
How do you
I
lock
think
up
so
a
too.
snake?
We are not. We are
Because-
not.
How do you lock
We
up
are
a
not
snake
too.
in jail?
We are not.
You
We're not taking it too
can't.
far. But it's we have to get to the point where we are accountable. That's where we
Yeah,
need to go as a
that's
nation.
the idea.
I know there's a number of churches are praying. It's good. We should pray and we should act. We should be accountable. When we can get accountability, that's something that we need as a nation.
Yeah, it's really important.
And I like it. EFCC also put out a rejoinder. They put up something that the eagle will always catch the snake. So
You see the EFCC, the handler. Well, the new handler cannot catch up with the old one. Or maybe he might, I don't
course, of
know.
course.
But
So-
remember the old one, it was really
it's a good
exciting.
thing we are talking about it. People be scared of
It's
blaming
about
snakes
time
anyhow.
About
for
time
us
for the
to
news,
go
though.
for the news, the real news this
Yeah.
time. And of course,
IK
we
is on
have
standby with the news update.
All right, Yomi and Titi, thank you. A former Minister of Internal Affairs, John Shagaya, has died in a car crash. The retired Army General was reportedly traveling from Langtang to Jos, all in Plateau State, when the accident occurred. He was recently appointed as the chairman of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies by President Muhammadu Buhari. 75-year-old Shagaya was a former senator as well. A gunman suspected to be herders have killed 4 people and 1 injured in Barikin Kogi of Jema local government in Kaduna State. The incident happened when worshippers were returning from church. Agency reports say that the victims had gone to tap palm wine when they were ambushed and shot. The police are yet to confirm the incident. An interest group of the All Progressives Congress in Kwara State is asking the Reconciliation Committee to resolve all issues of marginalization within the party. It said that it is dissatisfied with the workings within the APC in Kwara State and asked the committee to look into it. The group, which comprises past government officials from the defunct Congress for Progressive Change, also commended the choice of Tinubu as the leader of the Reconciliation Committee. Now, farmers and police in Ogun State held a meeting with stakeholders on how to maintain peaceful coexistence within the state following reports that farmers and herders clashes from other parts of the country. The chairman of the police committee in Ogun State, the community in Ogun State, Ibrahim Olaniyan, faulted the rumor on killing along Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway and claimed that the state is one of the peaceful states in Nigeria. On his part, the Commissioner of Police, Ogun State Command, Ahmed Iliasu, highlighted programs set for implementation in the new year and assured residents of their safety as well. Now, Benue police have confirmed that the 2 police officers out of the 4 officers declared missing in an ambush have been found. Benue Police Commissioner Fatayo Oshini assures that the remaining 2 officers will be found as rescue efforts continue. Meanwhile, another officer who sustained gunshot wounds is undergoing treatment at a local hospital. The police officers were returning from a confidence-building mission in some villages when suspected herdsmen opened fire on them near a remote town in Benue. Well, that's the news now. Titi and Yomi will be back. That's after the weather forecast.
How are you doing, sir?
Excellent.
All right,
thank
great
you.
to have you. So what do we have this morning?
This morning, I'm going to take you through some 20-second workouts. It's called Tabata training. And we're going to concentrate on your upper body and core.
Tabata,
shoulders back.
Where's that from? What word? Where?
It's derived. It's based on 20-second workouts.
20-second
yes,
workouts.
It's actually a system used by Marines and
Okay.
military people.
Cool one. So this one is going to be quite short, right?
Yeah, it's going to be straight to the point.
Okay, straight to the bar. All right, take it away.
All right, thank you. How you guys doing? Let's start with a little warm-up, okay? Just to get you going. I hope you can hear me. So start by just waving your arms. Get the blood flowing, stepping side to side as well. Good. Good music. All right, change directions. Good. Remember to keep your feet shuffling side to side as well. Good. All right, keep these moves nice and strong, okay? Excellent, we're just warming up. Let's get a little boxer shuffle going. Work those arms as well. Imagine you're gonna start something, yeah? Good. So today, got a little jog on the spot. We are gonna be doing 20-second workouts, concentrating on the upper body, so there's gonna be a lot of floor work. Good. Excellent. Step. So let's get straight down to it. We're going to go to ground. We're going to do push-ups with an upper body twist for 20 seconds each, okay? So you get down, push-up position. Are you ready? You're pushing up, twisting, push up, twist. Good. We're going. Remember, if you can't do a full push-up, you can do them on your knees as well. Almost there. One more. And stop. Excellent. Take a little break. All right. Excellent. Remember, stay moving on your break. We're going to do that again. Remember, it's just 20 seconds. I'm already feeling this in my upper body, okay? Let's get down and let's go one more time. This time, we're going to add a new dimension to it. So we're starting like this. Down to elbows, up again, rotate. Down to elbows, up again, rotate. Up again. We're almost there. Good. Just 2 more. Last one. That's it. Blood flowing. We're ready to start our week.
Yeah, cool. So it's not every time that we might have all the time to go for a full workout. This is stuff that you can do if you don't have so much time.
Absolutely. It's for you busy folk out there.
Yeah.
Just get your quick workout in there. Get active so that you can get on with your day.
Thank you very much, Majid. It's always a pleasure having you in the house.
All right.
All right, so let's head to the kitchen. And of course, Mary is on standby with Miyonsi. Hey guys, what do you have for us this morning?
There's nobody there's no camera on me. All right, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, I've got Chef Miyonsi in the studio. Still, what are we making today?
So today we're going for a minimalistic
Okay.
dish, and it's simply called smoked chicken sweet corn soup.
Smoked chicken sweet corn soup.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very, very minimalistic. And you can see, telling by from the ingredients we have here, it's just a very, very simple dish. Very simple.
This is all we're making use of.
Yes.
And the name of the dish is such a mouthful.
Yes, you know.
Smoked chicken sweet corn soup.
Yes. It looks like a mouthful because,
Okay.
you know, we always try to include...
Why didn't you just put the black pepper? Smoked chicken sweet corn black peppers.
No. That's too much. You know.
Okay,
but
so-
basically, yeah, we're making use of one of the ingredients here. It's in the pot. It's called it's chicken stock.
Okay.
Or chicken broth.
Okay.
We're making use of that.
Okay.
We're making use of smoked chicken. Now the smoked chicken has been flaked.
Okay.
You could actually substitute smoked chicken with normal chicken, like chicken breast.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that is fine also.
It doesn't matter. If,
It doesn't.
So for someone who
No,
doesn't
it
like
does
smoked
matter
chicken.
because the taste is different. Actually, the taste of smoked chicken is quite different from the taste of normal chicken.
So it
There's
doesn't
this
give the
smokiness to the
Okay.
smoked chicken.
Okay.
But normal chicken won't give you that kind of punch from.
Before
smoke.
you go on, I remember we've made soup before.
Yes.
And you did it with raw chicken.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to give it a different kind of feel? Is that the particular reason you're doing this?
Oh, okay. No, I did not use raw chicken. I actually used normal chicken breast. I cooked it, then I flaked it also.
It's raw chicken and not
It's
smoked
raw
chicken. Egbami.
No. It's not raw. It is actually chicken breast I used. I made
Okay.
use of. And yes, it's going to give you a different kind of taste.
Okay.
Using smoked chicken and using chicken breast, normal chicken breast won't give you the same taste. You know, you could get smoked chicken in pieces, you could get it in whole size, you know, whatever. And the beautiful thing is that smoked chicken, when you buy it, if you buy the whole one, you could use it up to like 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been using the smoked chicken. I bought smoked chicken like last week. I've used it for almost a week. Yeah.
Oh.
Before I bought this one again. So
it can serve
it's-
like how many people on average if you buy one full smoked chicken?
It depends on how how people
If they are
can eat.
consumer agents.
You know, but it's more or less like dividing the whole chicken into
Okay.
pieces. So whatever pieces you eat on a regular day is the same thing you eat for smoked chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is smoked chicken,
Yeah.
and this is
sweet
sweet
corn.
Yes. Now we are going to be blending the sweet corn with a bit of cream in it.
Oh,
yes.
Blending sweet corn.
Yes.
What's the idea behind that, Miyose?
Well, we can't actually put it whole.
Why? It will clash with the taste of the chicken?
No, not taste. It's meant to be incorporated into the soup. That is why it's a soup. Yes, like it's embedded in the soup. So everything, you have to blend it till it's liquidy. So you could either blend it with a little bit of chicken stock, or you could blend it with cream. I would suggest you blend it with cream. If you don't have cream at home, blend it with milk.
If I decide to blend it with chicken stock, what will it ruin the taste?
The whole idea is blending it into a puree form that is smooth. So you could incorporate it into your chicken stock.
And then, of course, trusty black pepper.
Yes, black pepper, just so that we have that underlining kick of heat in it. So,
all right, we're making smoked chicken sweet corn soup. Quite a mouthful, but we're only making use of this with cream. Why did you just bring the cream out? We will go for a short break now. We will be talking about sustaining positive financial records in your business when we return. Remember, it's Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.
All right, welcome back. Now, financial records and, of course, ensuring that you know how to manage money for every business owner is an important way to identify exactly if the business is doing well or is suffering. Of course, in many cases, deliberate effort must be made by the entrepreneur to sustain positive financial records and ensure that you're getting results on a day-to-day basis, in a quarter, whatever it is that you're doing. And of course, joining us this morning to talk about these issues and of course managing money, especially for business growth, is financial expert Sharif Gbadamosi. Now, he's not strange to the show. And of course, we all know that he's a financial expert. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
So let's start from the beginning. We're talking about keeping records and also ensuring that you're managing your money properly.
Absolutely.
Where do we start?
Well, if anybody is running any business, SME or personal business, individual start, you have to start, well, everybody starts with capital. They're always looking for capital. But once you get that capital, what do you do? How do you structure your business in such a way that you have a steady flow of business, as well as you give yourself the opportunities to scale up your enterprise? So when you start with your capital, you have to now look at the cost structure of your businesses. So in terms of cost structure, you're either a business that sells a product, a business that sells a service, or a business, in terms of product, it also can be manufacturing. You can produce the products yourself, or you can actually buy to sell. So if you structure your costs and make sure that everything is, which is all your factor inputs, then when you do that, you now end up with a turnover. So basically, when you get whatever it is that you're selling, you sell it, you end up with a turnover.
Okay, so so if we had, say, 10,000 naira.
Absolutely.
As the capital. Okay. Right, and then you invest it in the business. So
Yeah.
everything else that comes back from that investment that you've made is your turnover.
It is your turnover. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of a markup. I wouldn't expect you to get 10,000 naira back. So let's say, for instance, you start with an investment of 10,000, you end up buying products with that, and you sell, and you make maybe 15,000. Okay. So 15,000 is your turnover, of which 5,000 is your profit. That 10,000 needs to be plowed back into a business to start again. So you always look, So the 5,000 extra is your profit, which is your margins. Now, the problem with a lot of businesses, they don't understand that this 5,000 is not to be consumed 100%. Like, for instance, when you get profits from your business, you owe taxations. Now, depending on what the origins of your startup capital is, it could be debt. Let's say you borrowed money to be able to finance this business, and the person you borrowed money from says, okay, you got to give me like 1,000 naira every month or whenever you turn over. So you got to pay that 1,000 naira back.
From the profit
from
or
the
profits. From the capital?
You don't touch the startup capital. Because
so you always plow that startup capital back into the business.
Absolutely, you always have to. So your profits, as much as you might look at it, some people make 100% profit, some people make 50% profit, and they take that 100% and say, oh, I've made money, and they start spending. No, it doesn't work that way. You still have to pay your taxes to the government. You still have to also pay back your debts. If indeed you did borrow money to start the business, But apart from that, you also have to put some money aside from that same profit to enable you to scale up your business. So you have 10,000, you make 15,000, 5,000 is your profit, you pay your taxes on that, you pay your VAT if it's VAT-able products. Then you pay your debts, you service your debt if you have any debts. Then you take some money out of that as well to plow back into your business, so that the next time you're investing, instead of investing 10,000 and coming out with 15,000, you're investing maybe 12.
Right.
So you can come up with a little bit more. So you're scaling up as you go along. And eventually you can turn that 10,000 into 50, into 100, because you're disciplined to be able to do this. Then whatever is left, after you add the extra 2,000, you can actually relax and eat that. That's your salary to yourself. So literally in any business, you got to pay yourself a salary. You can't just look at all your profits as money to be consumed.
Right, so we're talking about ensuring that the business is running effectively. So how do I ensure that on a monthly basis, I'm keeping proper records of all these monies that are coming in? For instance, it's a buying and selling business. So I'm probably selling on a daily basis. And so maybe I'm not keeping track of what's coming in yet. So how do I ensure that, okay, this 10,000 that I've plowed in, I'm ensuring that I'm keeping proper records of it, so that at the end of the day or at the end of the month or week or whatever, I'm seeing the exact amount that I put back in? Because sometimes you have all these incidentals that occur,
of course.
you know, during your week and
well, normally it's every business has to have some accounts, right? I would start with the normal income and expenditure. The good thing about it is that these days, if you don't have software capabilities, maybe you're not on a laptop or whatever it is, you could just use a normal debit and credit ledger. There are ledgers in the market. They sell these books and enable you to be able to say, okay, this is how much I've invested, this is how much I've spent on a daily basis. You have to make a note of every single expense, and you have to make a note of every single income that comes in from your business, so that you'll be able to track how that 10,000 has trickled through the month, in terms of what have you spent it on? Have I overspent of my investment? Where did I get the extra to add to this money that ended up being overspending? And how much am I getting out of it? Because that would also help you to get a clear picture of your business. Like, oh, okay, at the end of the month, when I do all my balances at the bottom, oh, I've actually spent more. So where did I get that money from? And sometimes you don't remember from one day to the next. So writing things down is essentially crucial for any business.
Requires a lot of discipline, you know, especially if you're just starting out and you're not used to this kind of thing.
Absolutely. Very, very important for you to have that discipline. Some people might not be able to do this on themselves. So I suggest you find someone, maybe a friend, that understands the concept of bookkeeping. It is actual bookkeeping. Or you can get a family member, or if you do have the money and it's incorporated in your startup capital, get a professional to do it for you.
Thank you so much, Sheriff Gwadamasi, for joining us. There's never enough time to discuss some of these things. But if you want to, of course, get in touch with him and talk to him more about this, you can check him out on JPIN Consult on social media, you know, Twitter, Instagram, and just follow him on some of the programs and trainings that they put together. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
All right. So for your comments and questions, send an email to wakeupnigeria@tvcontinental.tv. Of course, right now we're going over to Mike for some of those funny videos that we promised you to get your Monday a bit relaxed.
All right, thank you very much, Yomi, for those financial tips. I'm sure to take note of one or two. All right, so yeah, it's Monday morning, and quite a wonderful way to start the Monday morning is to smile. I know the rainy season has started. It's quite cloudy this morning, so let's put a bit of sunshine in your morning. All right, let's take a look at these videos.
Happy birthday, dear. I got you something. I need your phone to flash my line. But see me kick by you. Me, Okun brown teeth. Is my teeth brown? What?
Chainsaws. It's not that brown. If only you can brush morning, afternoon, night, and midnight. You go white. You see your life? Well, let me check mine. What? Me, Nico, smelling armpits. Take this thing. Give my chain.
Let me check that phone. Bring that phone. Hey! Me, Ojuku, pot belly. Hey! Silas, bra! Move it. give my food, give me. So because I bought you different colors of brass, now give me that bra.
Please dash me this or blank, please. Original, I beg, dash me. God will bless you.
Don't get yourself a new one. It's just 200.
200, Jesus.
Waiter. Welcome, sir. Please get me a plate of swallow. Sir, what about you?
Get me the same thing. I beg, bros, I beg.
It's okay. But mine should be 2 meat, okay? Okay, sir.
My own 2 meat, but my roundabout. Bros, I beg.
Please get me Coke.
Me, Martina. Bros, I beg. Martina, 1 bottle.
I hear me. Sir, your change. But see me kick by you.
Let my host Martina, I beg. I beg. Bros, I beg.
Madam, look at that from here. Get that from here.
Bros, I beg. Bros.
Can you imagine? You ain't been going with the food.
Bros, I beg.
The land is all yours now. Wow.
Bros, what? I'm taking all these parts. I use a plant cassava, I beg.
Who are you? See, I'm busy with my girl inside. I know.
Make I go 1 round. What? Bros, I beg.
What for Gente? Otuambiarologi anime we walk down to my bone because he born not people from when away. So just another 3 points. Yes, yeah.
Blues. Unkahu. Oga walk eba.
Shut up there! Top 4 club neku. Ineku. Oh, but Hazard. You don't bear this scorpion kick.
Top 4 kwaya. Ngwa nana 4 goals to match.
Hey! Nana. Because you don't want to
check your position on the table.
Because your Wi-Fi, get check our next fixture.
Oh, fault. What did that bad? What the match I go London?
Thank you for your hospitality. What's real?
Leo's a neighbor. Back on the reach for front.
Because here the Abraham that speed there, so that I sign Roger Federer call the place of Bakayoko.
I think I hit wave and not affect Ishigi.
I'm gonna hit wave. I just need drink water.
On a bench.
I'm gonna give me chilled water, pure water, bottled water, any kind of water. Please.
Yeah, Chinedu, brother, did you do morning players before opening this shop this morning? No, brother, you didn't do the players. So let's play before customers start coming.
Do you sell cough syrup? Sorry, cough syrup. I'll pay you after the prayers.
What did you say? Yeah, Chinedu, pause that player first. What did you say?
Relax, I'm just joking with you.
You know you can be prosecuted for that.
Let's take your time, but don't play with me like that next time. Yeah, Chinedu, continue.
All right, hopefully that put a smile on your face. Okay, so let's take a breather. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, don't go nowhere. When we get back, we'll see how far Miyonti and Mary have gone in the kitchen. Don't go nowhere.
Some progress has been made in the kitchen, and I'm welcoming you right back here. And of course, you're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. It's time for us to catch up with Chef Miyonse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I said, this soup is like so easy. Like on the level of difficulty, like it's called easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
You know. So basically, what you have is you have your stock,
okay,
and you have your smoked chicken, flaked smoked chicken.
Okay.
Now in here we've blended sweet corn and cream, cooking cream. Like I said, if you don't have cooking cream at home, you could substitute cooking cream with milk. And so what we need to do next is just add it in here.
Now, I must sound a note of warning here. If you have little children in the house, when you blend this, keep it away from their reach. It's very sweet.
She tasted that, she was like, wow.
It's very tasty. It's something that kids would just love to keep drinking until they have a very, very bad tummy. No. So you want to keep it away from their reach.
So this is all ready. What we need to do is just let it cook for about 5 minutes.
That's all?
Yes, that's all. And we'll serve it with bread roll on the side, yes.
Oh, okay. So the soup is almost ready.
Yeah.
What you're looking at right now is smoked chicken
sweet corn
soup.
Yes.
A mouthful that uses just 5 ingredients. what we made use of?
Smoked chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Black pepper. Sweet corn.
3.
Cream. And chicken stock.
That's all.
Now, I made the chicken stock out of the bones from the smoked chicken. I added water, I added some vegetables and a little bit of herbs and seasoning and these bones, and I cooked it to make our stock. So sometimes you really do not have stock waiting for you at home. You could actually make your stock from the bones of whatever protein
you have.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look forward to this being ready.
Yes.
Sweet corn.
It smells really nice, and I'm very sure it tastes amazing.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew you could blend sweet corn with cream to achieve what, Kwa? And then the taste,
it's really nice. Yeah, I told you to taste, and you were like,
I was like, when
she's always doubting first.
Why would I
She's
doubt?
always a doubt.
Why would I doubt?
Thomas.
I almost became Thomasina. Is there such a name?
You know. So we just let this cook, and
for how long?
About 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes.
Yes. We just want the flavors to develop, and you know, it's like building the flavors together because we've added all the ingredients, so we just want it to develop. And this should be served hot.
Now, generally, when
and
is this served?
This can be like an appetizer.
That was what I was about to ask you.
It can be served an appetizer.
Okay, the bowl of soup as usual, pepper soup as some people like, but this one can.
Yes, this can be served an appetizer. You could have this for breakfast. You know, when you're just rushing to work. Oh, soup, a little bit of bread roll, you're good to go.
And if you don't have electricity to grind the sweet corn, because you said it's very fast now.
No, it is actually fast. Like, you could make this under 5 minutes.
Now, is it possible to preserve this? Like, let's say we blend it and then we keep it in the refrigerator or in the freezer.
It's better you don't preserve. Use it fresh. Yes, use it fresh. No preservation. Just use it fresh.
This is going to cook for how long?
This is, by the last count, it's 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. See,
yes.
It's actually very right. If you don't have enough time to prepare breakfast for the family, you could just do this and everybody just grabs their bowl and spoon and voila. Well, it's time for us to have a musical performance, and G4 is here to give us that.
All right, you heard it. G4. Virtual, what's the G4? What's the G4?
The G.
Okay.
The G stands for my name, Benga.
All right.
And the E there as well is my name, Eniola, and another E.
Okay.
Egbemi, and therefore, you know, the swag.
Just swag.
You know, me will put Maggie.
All right. Now, G4 is a Nigerian Afro-pop singer, songwriter, and he's set to blow our minds with his new Afro tune titled Kirakita. Is that it? I get it, right?
Kirakita,
correct.
Kirakita.
Okay, take it away. All right.
Do your research, you don't send me your link.
Okay, so you knew the step of you and you did it. Really? Okay, let's go that chorus again, and we have to do that step.
No do, no do, no do, no do. Kira kita, no do, no do, no do, no do.
Now, it's very obvious that your sound is influenced by the late fella Nicola Kuti.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How much of an influence is he to your music?
I mean, we all know he's the founder and the creator of Afrobeat genre.
Sure.
I mean, no contest in that.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Afrobeat is something I chose that I want to do. I mean, genuinely.
Yeah, sure.
Without fella, I don't
Without
think
fella, you
that sound weird.
Okay, now I see the tone of your song. You're trying to be all out, like you don't send anybody. You pass the message all across and all of that. Now you know what you had to go through at that time. There was a lot from people, from the public, from the government, and all of that. Are you prepared for that kind of backlash if you give a message that's not so popular?
Well, this is what it is, man.
Yeah. It is what it is, because now we have entertainers now these days, man. We prefer talking about the ladies, the clubs, the money, the cars. Nobody talks like that. Nobody talks about, you know, the ills of society and stuff like that. What's going on out there? So you coming out to do this kind of style and things like that, are you prepared for the backlash?
Well, I think I am. Well, and the thing is, I mean, the kind of style I do, I mean, I'm not a freedom fighter.
Okay.
So I'm not stepping into fella's shoes.
Okay, all right. I get your point. You're being yourself.
I mean, at the same time, you know, this is I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the new age, what's going on in the generation, how everybody trying to, I mean, run a necessary race, you know. So I understand what you're saying.
Okay. So when
I'm ready, man.
All right. Now you have a video. When was the song released?
I released the video in November 2017.
So it's quite new and over. But then for 2018, what should your fans look out for?
So I have a new song coming out very soon.
Very soon.
Video I shot in America as well. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
in the US. And that's something I made those you there.
Yeah, we did Kerakita in New York. So.
All right.
I mean, the Afro beat and the pop culture, look, we not come together.
Put it. I like that. What does Kerakita mean?
Let me simplify that.
Okay.
Helter Skelter. I mean,
okay. Helter Skelter. Exactly. Haphazardly and all of that. I get.
So he's just trying to say, I mean, take it easy.
Take it easy.
You understand? I mean, we all understand it requires hard work, prayer, and everything. But at the same time, I mean, you don't need to run around without knowing, or having a direction. You can actually be doing a lot without doing nothing. So just hold that as well.
This is deep. This is deep. Does every song, when you are setting out to, you write your songs yourself, right? When you set out to write your songs, do you have a message in mind that you want to pass across, or you just think about making good music?
Number one, I think about making good music.
Okay.
And my inspiration, wherever it needs.
Okay, so there's always that message behind all of that.
Yeah.
Putting out there. So do you have a body of work, an album out there?
Yeah, I'm working on my album right now.
When are we expecting the album to drop?
I'll say next year. I won't give you a date yet.
wait. So this whole 2018, what's going to happen?
No,
2018.
No, it's gonna be blast. Yeah, new singles. I mean, more videos.
How many singles do you have out there in the public space?
Right now, 4. Yeah, I had Turn Me On with Skills back in 2013.
Okay.
Followed up by Ileke, Koseri, and Kerakita.
Wow.
So
we're 2013, so this is 2018, so it's like one single a year.
No, you know the thing is, I'm a solo artist signed to my own record label.
Okay.
And, you know, coming out then trying to do your own thing.
Exactly.
And novice in the industry. Mr. I don't really know as it takes.
As they go,
but now we don't.
I guess don't.
So now back to back, you understand?
All right, okay, thank you. G4, it was great having you in the house, man. Nice one, more grace to your elbows, and wishing you all the best. All right, so see you at the top, okay? All right, so, but then we'll still be feeling G4's music. We'll go on a break after this, and when we get back, it's still Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go nowhere. I don't care, do your research, you don't send me or leave us like that. If you don't send me, I don't want your casa. I don't go, come on, baby, go, sitting all over. No do, Kerakita, no do, Kerakita.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Time for your favorite breakfast show once again.
Of course, this is that breakfast show that makes you start your week.
Yeah.
I wanted to say weekend. But your week.
In weekend mode?
Yeah, I'm still, you know, trying
it's
to.
about
I'm
starting
still
it
waking
in
up.
style. You know, we have our own way of keeping you motivated all through the day just by starting your day right. Let's keep the Monday motivation banner flying. We have a discussion coming up very soon about becoming a better you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And of course, don't forget to send in your comments and reactions on social media because we'll be taking them pretty soon.
With Mike. So social media is very, very important these days. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
And well, when it comes to this particular week, this is the Valentine
week, the week of
so
love.
it's important to involve people on social media.
Exactly.
Talking about Valentine week, on Max Hits this week,
Okay.
I'm doing a massive giveaway.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I'm giving out a free dinner for a couple.
Oh, wow.
It's at a restaurant at Ikoyi.
Okay.
I'm giving out 5 free pre-wedding photo shoots for 5 couples.
Oh.
I'm giving out 4 Valentine cakes. And I'm also giving out, guess what the highlight is?
What?
Oh, I'm giving out a free pre-wedding, you know, the wedding website thing.
Yeah.
The highlight of my giveaways is a date.
Okay.
Now, this person is going to be cooking for the lucky winner. And he's going to decide where he's going to take her to serve her his food. And guess who the person is? Beyonce. So that's like the highlight of my giveaways.
Nice
so
one.
all you need to do is just listen to Max Hits
So
102.3 Max
Mary has
FM.
essentially become Oprah.
I'm telling you, man. You get one, you get one. But then on social media today, we're talking love. What does love mean to you? So let us know.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing today.
So
We're talking about love.
it sounds very, you know, cliche to just say love.
What's love?
But the truth is that it be like, say, men, they feel like love means something else during Valentine's period.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, that's why
it
things
has a
happen
different
on that day.
definition.
Yeah,
So
let's know.
It's during
Let's
Valentine's
know.
that men go very scriptural with love.
Yeah, with love.
Love is patient.
Love is kind.
You need to
Gentle.
preach that more to the gentlemen.
Gentle.
GG.
Preach it. So
I did not mention names.
so that the women will not be materialistic. You know, ask them.
So just let us know if it's
focus on the
patient.
scripture.
Yeah, if you think it's patient, it's kind, it's all of that. Let us know at TVC Connect on Facebook and Twitter, and of course
Yes.
radio Twitter.
But you know, all these things you guys are saying is rather twisted, though.
Yeah.
Because girls were raised
Yeah.
to believe that their job was to take care of the family. And that men are supposed to provide. Now, they do what they have to do, then expect the men to provide. And society says, no, you have to understand if the man cannot provide. But the society doesn't understand when the woman cannot do what she has to do.
she has to do,
That's
right?
There's
You're
a
talking about.
problem there.
You're saying you're talking about the marriage
Not
context.
just, let's even say the marriage context.
You cannot look at a
Relax.
man.
Somebody has to see somebody and take care
Before
of
you
the
get
family.
married, the only man you can look up to as provider
Is your dad. Your dad.
Everybody
I like that.
else is not a provider.
It's not a provider.
for you. So that's the kind of mentality that I'm going to raise my girls for.
You know, talking about
What?
provision and
Okay.
all of that. You know, like we mentioned last week, we don't. Did you guys catch Yomi and Titi at the marathon? By the way,
Really?
you guys didn't see them. They're part of the 10,000 athletes.
Yes,
by
they
the way.
were.
Talking about provision, you know,
Let's not talk of when
I saw
Titi
10
was
and
at that
11-year-old kids doing the marathon, and there was something the governor of the state said. Said we're making provisions in such a way that in the future, next 2-3 races, we'll have Nigerians winning because these East Africans, they have taken all the money too much. That's like 11 million naira.
It's not about that. It's about putting things in place to make sure
That's
that
yeah, exactly.
the right facilities
They have
to even-
exactly.
It's very important.
And speaking of Kenyans winning, just to correct a notion, a lot of people are saying, why are we allowing Kenyans? In order for it to be recognized internationally as an internationally recognized marathon, it has to be open.
To everyone.
Exactly.
Everybody.
Everybody.
So
Yes,
anybody
it's not
can
about
participate.
nationality.
So you cannot say, oh, it's a Nigerian marathon.
Yeah,
True,
so
true.
that's it. That's it.
It's
All right,
about time
the
for
news.
us to take the news now, and of course, IK is on standby.
Here is the update. A former Minister of Internal Affairs, John Shagaya, has died in a car crash. The retired Army General was reportedly traveling from Langtang to Jos, all in Plateau State, when the accident occurred. He was recently appointed as the chairman of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies by President Muhammadu Buhari. 75-year-old Shagaya was a former senator. Religious group has called on parents and guardians to help curb the rise in illegal migration and human trafficking across the country. Marking the International Day of Prayer and Awareness Against Human Trafficking, the group highlighted the human tragedy of trafficking faced by illegal migrants. They say victims experience various inhuman acts which can be traumatizing and asked parents to monitor and take proper care of their children. An interest group of the All Progressives Congress in Kwara State is asking the Reconciliation Committee to resolve all issues of marginalization within the party. It said that it is dissatisfied with the workings within the APC in Kwara State and asked the committee to look into it. The group, which comprises past government officials from the defunct Congress for Progressive Change, also commended the choice of Tinubu as the leader of the Reconciliation Committee. An Islamic Trust Fund in Lagos has donated the sum of 5 million naira to the poor in the state. Some of the beneficiaries were issued checks for various medical treatments. Others were given empowerment tools and checks to grow their businesses. The Executive Secretary of the Trust Fund, Abdullahi Shuaibu, said that the distribution of the zakat is to reduce poverty within the society. And Benue police have confirmed that the 2 police officers out of the 4 officers declared missing in an ambush have been found. Benue Police Commissioner Fatai Wosheni assures that the remaining 2 officers will be found as rescue efforts have begun. Meanwhile, another officer who sustained gunfire wounds is undergoing treatment at a local hospital. The police officers were returning from a confidence-building mission in some villages when suspected herdsmen opened fire on them near a remote town in Benue State. All right, up next, it's the weather update. Thereafter, Titi and Yomi and the rest of the crew will be back. Stay with us.
Time again for the sports update, and Mike is here.
All right, thank you, Yomi. And yeah, straight up with the EPL as Liverpool moved to within 2 points of second place Manchester United after goals from Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah secured a comfortable victory over struggling Southampton. Now, Brazilian forward Firmino gave Liverpool an early lead with his 20th goal of the season when he finished off a Liverpool counter-attack after being teed up by Salah. Southampton then twice brought saves out of Reds goalkeeper Loris Karius before Liverpool added a second through Salah after he exchanged passes in a sweet 1-2 with Firmino. The win ensured Liverpool took advantage of United's 1-0 defeat by Rafael Benitez's Newcastle side earlier on Sunday and leapfrogged Tottenham back into third place. A great goal there by Salah. Elsewhere, Newcastle won the Premier League home game for the first time since October with a surprise victory over second place Manchester United. Huddersfield also brought their 5-match losing streak in the Premier League to an end with an emphatic home victory over Bournemouth that lifts them out of a relegation zone. And then to African Champions League, Nigerian champions Plateau United started their campaign in the CAF Champions League on a resounding note by defeating Edding Sports of Cameroon 3-0 in their preliminary round of first leg fixture at New Just Stadium on Sunday. Ogene Elijah, Sunday Igbede and Joshua Ogbaje were all on target for the Teen City Club against the Cameroonian champions. Now, Edding Sports traveled to Nigeria without their head coach, Ancient Foe, who, of course, following disagreement between him and club president Saint Fabian Mvogo, but still pushed Plateau United hard in the game, especially in the second half. And then in the CAF Confederation Cup, Aqua United fell 2-1 at home to Banjul Hawks of Gambia. It was Abdul Maikaba Zeman's first defeat at home in all competitions this season. The Promise Keepers dominated possession from start to finish in the game, but were made to pay for their profligacy in front of goal. And then FC Ifeanyi picked their first win in 5 games in the Nigerian Professional Football League with a comfortable 2-0 home victory against Eastern rivals Heartland on Sunday. Ekene Awazia got the curtain raiser off a free kick in the 25th minute, while Ivorian striker Seka Pascal made the point safe by adding the second 11 minutes after the break. In Enugu, Imama Amakbabo's return to his former club ended on a sore note as El Kanemi Warriors narrowly lost 1-0 to Enugu Rangers. Kelvin Itoya netted a decisive goal 8 minutes from time. At the Kwara Sports Complex, Kwara United recorded their third victory of the MPFL campaign after a nervy 2-1 home win against Katsina United. Niger Tornadoes edged out Nasarawa United 1-0 at the Confluence Stadium, Lokoja, courtesy of Shegun Alebiosu's 11th-minute strike, while Yobe Desert Stars also beat Rivers United 1-0 in Damaturu, courtesy of substitute Philip Asukwo's 80th-minute penalty. In another match from the 8th fixture, Go Round FC boosted their survival hopes after defeating Abia Warriors 1-0 in Omoku. In the last fixture of the day, Sunshine Stars were held at home to a goalless draw by Kano Pillars. All right, and that's all on sports this morning. Once again, it's the papers coming up next.
All right, and we are starting with the Punch this morning. It says on 2019 presidency, restructuring condition for alliance, Southern groups tell Northern elders. On page 2, there's more about that. Federal government won't divert capital budget into elections, says Adeosun. Suspected Fulani herdsmen kill 4 in Kaduna village. Trial of fresh 1,000 Boko Haram suspects begins today. Ex-Minister Shagaya dies in auto crash. Buhari ACF mourn. Exposed killer herdsmen, Sanusi tells Mieti Allah. It also says here 71 die in Russian plane crash. Sad image on the cover there. Page 11 on more on that story. I won't back Abe's governorship bid, says Amechi. Pastor arrested car snatching. And on the alleged frame-up, federal government arraigns Dino Melaye March 1st. That's what we have on the cover of the Punch.
All right, and the Nation leads with the headline, 2019, Governors shun Obasanjo's coalition. CNM opens talks with Labour Party. NSC tightens control on block divestment. Suspected herdsmen kill farmer in Ekiti. Nigeria's 2018 World Cup outing threatened. You can find details of that story on page 12. 2 policemen missing in Benue herdsmen attack. 4 men killed in Kaduna. Sanusi to herders. Rein in criminals. 71 die in Russian plane crash. Ex-Minister Shagaya dies in road crash. And then finally, 150,000 policemen attached to VIPs, unauthorized persons, says Okiro. All on the cover of The Nation.
And the Nigerian Tribune says on 2019, Buhari gets conditions for Southwest votes as APC plans automatic ticket for him. NWC may get tenure extension. It also says here, don't criminalize Fulani race, Emir of Kano tells Nigerians. Suspected herdsmen kill father of 2 in Ekiti. Northern woman to federal government, stop herdsmen killings now. Police rescue 2 out of 4 missing men. Gunmen kill 7 in Plateau, Kaduna. General Shagaya dies, or rather 76 dies in auto crash. Katsina Kano polls show Buhari losing grip of strongholds, say PDP. That's what we have on the cover of the Nigerian Tribune.
Well, that's it on the newspaper headlines. this morning. And of course, the newspaper headlines are probably supported by Dettol. Be 100% sure.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we have Modupe Akesion. She'll be joining us after in a bit to talk about becoming a better you. Very important topic. Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. So as human beings, our attitude, values, principles, they matter quite a bit in determining a lot in our lives. And it's often said that to grow in life, the first person who needs to change for the better is yourself, which is why this morning we're going to be talking about how to become a better you. And to that end, we have with us Modupe Akesion. Yeah. She's a life coach, leading international human resource expert, and of course so much more.
I know.
Welcome back. Well, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much, Titi. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so this topic might not connect immediately until we break it down.
Absolutely.
A better you. So what is it, how do I identify the fact that maybe I'm not at my best, or I'm not in the best place I could be at any point in time?
All right, thank you for that question. It's so apt because a lot of times when you tell people to become better, the question is, am I not good enough? And it's crucial for people to know that there's always a better version of whoever they are today, right? Okay. And the concept of better, you know, if you go back to English, we were taught in elementary school, you know, it's a comparison term. All right, so that means you're looking at yourself and something else, and you're able to say, you know what, maybe where I am is not good enough. Okay. And so I would say that, you know, for you to become a better version of yourself, there's got to be a standard you're comparing yourself with, which is, you know, what Stephen Covey would say. He says, effective people begin with the end in mind. Okay. So you need to have a picture of where you're headed in life. You need to have a vision for your life. You need to have aspirations. It's when you measure where you are today with where you want to go to in life that you begin to see the variance, and then there will be a need for you to become better.
Okay. So as long as we start that journey to becoming better, we're getting closer to our goal.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you don't have a goal,
you don't
know where you're going.
Absolutely.
So how do we start this journey?
Okay.
You know, I feel like there has to be some kind of formula, you know, as to, you know, just making the first move to become better.
You're right. You're so right. So one of the things I've found out as a coach is a lot of times people come and you know, they say things like, you know, I want to be better, I want to improve myself. Or maybe sometimes it's even as specific as I want a job, I want to, you know, I'm tired of the way I'm living. And then you ask them, what do you want? People are not able to articulate what they want from life. And so one of the things I tell them, you know, to do is, you know, sometimes you need to step out of your comfort zone. Okay. You need to explore, you need to build relationships, you need to read, because in going out there, you see what is possible, you see what is available, and then something begins to resonate with you, something begins to connect with you, like, you know what, I think I can do that, or I think I can even do much more than that. So when you expose yourself, you begin to see what is possible, and once you see what possibilities are out there, the aspirations begin to build.
Okay. Right. So now, for somebody that's probably already taking notes right now, I feel like there should be like a short, sharp way to break this down. Maybe like some bullet points or something like that. How do we go about that?
All right. So I think I can summarize all of this in 3 points. All right. So like I mentioned Stephen Covey earlier, which says, you know, you need to begin with the end in mind. I would say the first thing you need to do is to have a vision for where you're going. Okay. And of course, the second thing will be to assess yourself against your destination. So if I want to go on vacation, for instance, you know, once with my destination in view, I have a picture, or I understand what I need to do to prepare for my trip. Okay. All right. So with an assessment, self-reflection with yourself, getting feedback from people around you, you know, you're able to begin to know what your variances are. And when you do the assessment, the third thing you will do is to take action. All right. So vision without execution is the greatest source of frustration. Wow. So you cannot have a vision without executing. You need to take action and move in the direction of your dreams.
Okay, so I feel like there are probably a lot of people that are in some kind of denial.
Right.
You know, they feel like they've already made it to the peak.
Right.
And being a Motivation Monday, we want to kind of break that mentality a little. So some people probably feel, oh, this is the highest I'll ever go in that job, or this is just the place where I find myself and I'm not really going to strive for more. So when you're coaching, what do you tell people that you find have that mentality?
Okay, so what comes to mind now is some illustration we had also in elementary. I don't know if you remember Mr. Niger D. Oh, right, I don't know if you remember.
I've heard it, I don't remember it,
okay.
But I remember the term.
You know, talking about the characteristics of living things, you know, M is for movement, R is for respiration, N is for nutrition, I is for irritability, G is for growth, E is for excretion, and then R is reproduction. Wow. At some point, as a living thing, you know, I mean, look at us as grown adults. We're not growing physically, but then we're expanding our capacity, we're expanding our potential. So for someone who thinks he or she has arrived at his or her peak in the career, the question is, how far have you gone? How much have you seen in the world? I mean, have you gone out, have you seen people doing a lot more? Because the moment you stop growing, that means something has started to die. And you need to come back to life. And that's where nutrition comes from. You know, the plants, the same way you plant, you put a plant, you know, somewhere, and then they move in the direction of sunlight because it helps them process their food. All right, you need to take a step. You need to move in the direction of what will feed your dreams again. You may have exhausted, you know, your steps towards becoming that picture you've had. But the question is that the best you? Definitely not. You are still not, we don't know you yet. I mean, you know, there's still room for improvement for everyone.
Okay, Modupe, thank you so much for coming to the studio this morning.
Thank you so much,
I wish we had more time, but I would love it if people could engage us on social media, of course, at TVC Connect with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Let's talk about your journey to a better you, and we'll be tagging you as well. All right, so we have to go over to Mike now. He has some of our comments and, of course, reactions on social media. Mike, over to you.
All right, thank you very much, TT, and we are here on social media. Let's take some of your comments. I have quite interesting comments here. We're talking about Valentine. I mean, it's just a day away. I mean, tomorrow and the day after, it's already Valentine. But just before that, yeah, this is from Lucky Uwama, who's asking if you won a car. Yeah, the draws were supposed to hold yesterday, and when there are updates on that, we'll let you know. At this point, we don't have any updates, but then we'll let you know ASAP as soon as we get the updates. And hopefully, a member or someone who watches Wake Up Nigeria has won that car. All right, so moving on from that, let's get your responses on. Okay, no, this is just by deciding if I take that. This is quite interesting. Emmanuel Balogun says, good morning all, please, I need 3 of the spiritual snake for immediate employment. Really? Okay. All right, but then let's take your thoughts on love and on Valentine's Day. What does it mean to you? And Robinson Erickson says, it's a day, 14 February, when you give a Valentine card to someone you have a romantic relationship with or would like a romantic relationship with. A card. In this day and age, what kind of card? Red card or yellow card? I am not understanding. Because the only card I know is red football card, or I don't know which kind of card. Okay, but yeah, that's what Valentine means to him. So I don't know what card Yomi will be giving, or TT. I don't know what's up, but then, hey, come on. Now, he says, now this one is from at Felix Chooks. And at Felix Chooks says, to me, Val's Day is like every other day. The most important thing is to show love to someone every day according to the scripture. This guy resonates very much with Yomi. This is trying to make scripturalize Valentine. Come on, man. There's no Valentine in the scripture and all of that. Yomi, what do you think about this guy?
Well,
he says he's giving a card.
No, not the card owner. The guy who's trying to scripturalize Valentine.
Wow. You know, Yomi, you said there would be some people like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's...
No,
but actually, some people don't even celebrate Valentine, which is
well, true, but
because it's not really, it's not a holiday.
So
it's
I'm of the opinion that Valentine's is every day. Every single day should be Valentine's. So you should show love every day.
Okay, Titi Abdu. This is about social media now. Titi Abdu. Mary, I'll need you on this one. Now, this is quite interesting. Now, At I am 2D says Valentine's Day is the day. Propul. Either, I'm sure you meant people. Propul. Either married or single are free to eat the forbidden fruits anywhere. Interesting. They see it and anyhow they like it. Most November babies are products of these forbidden fruits. Get this point. It says it is a day when either married or single are free to eat the forbidden fruits anywhere. Mary, Mionte, I don't know this forbidden fruit to me. Is it agbalumo or is it which one is forbidden fruit again?
This thing is looking for my trouble. You know why? For years now, I've been seeing this stuff for February 14 to November 14.
Okay.
I had to make a post. I actually tweeted this last week. I said, all you November 14 story people, I was not born because of my mom and my dad doing something naughty on February 14.
Well, is that your birthday?
Yes, November 14 is my birthday. So I am taking it personal. I am taking this matter personal. Enough is enough. What is it, sir?
So, how many people here, everybody around there, if you're born in November, just let me know. If you're born in November, just let me know. Just let me know. So we know what happened in February. We know. Okay, moving on from that. And this is, let's see. We still have some people here. This is from @Oju Portable Gmail. Oh, man. Okay, Valentine's Day is just a day tagged so much unnecessary hype. I Valentine with my husband every day. Oh, you are a special kind of wife. Valentine every day. Husband.
It is good to Valentine every day. But the thing is this, you don't have your birthday every day. You don't have your wedding anniversary every day. Some people are so busy that they don't even create time for their relationships. So Valentine is more like a frustrating way to keep reminding you to celebrate something together, to do something together. And that's just it. If you get to do this for yourself every day, hey, good for you, congratulations, but not everybody gets that opportunity.
All right, thank you very much, Mary. Of course, thank you for giving in and sending in your comment. For me, it's a reason to show love. So yes, it's not like every other day.
The wedding anniversary every day. Some people are so busy that they don't even create time for their relationships. So Valentine is more like a frustrating way to keep reminding you to celebrate something together, to do something together. And that's just it. If you get to do this for yourself every day, hey, good for you, congratulations, but not everybody gets that opportunity.
All right, thank you very much, Mary. Of course, thank you for giving in and sending in your comment. For me, it's a reason to show love. So yes, it's not like every other day, maybe not so much hype, but find a way, show that loved one that you really care for him or her. That's all we can take on social media this morning. We'll go for a commercial break, and then of course, when we get back, we would have a discussion with MC Prince. You know him as Mr. Hainana, but then I'll get back to him. I'll get back to talking to him. But then let's still take your comments. We still have quite a number of comments. Okay? All right, so let's take that break, and when we get back, we'll still be doing social media. Still send your comments in. Okay, welcome back. We're still talking Valentine on social media, and send your comments in what Valentine actually means to you. There's quite a fine divide here. You know, there's people that go for it and say it's okay. So a lot of people say, it's just too much hype. But I love the part of where she said, where a comment mentioned that Valentine for her is every day with her hobby. Now, Yomi Titi, I'm not there yet. Hey, come on. Is it possible? Is it possible that every day, the couple, every day would have life going on so smooth like Valentine without having any form of issues or something?
You know the interesting thing? It just depends on the type of relationship people have. Some people show love in different ways. Or am I right, Yoms? Mm-hmm. It could be some people even scream at each other all day, and it's their way of expressing their love.
That's not love.
No, really. As in, you have some couples that don't have a low tone of voice when they're talking to each other. Yes, and they are so in love that it drives them crazy.
It's not possible that every day will be Valentine's Day, but definitely, I mean, it depends on how the couple have developed over the years. So I don't think it's any. There's no one-size-fits-all formula for couples.
True that, Yomi. Yeah, okay, so let's take comments on social media before... Agbani Edith says, good morning, Yomi Titi. Valentine's Day is a day where people show their love by expressing it with gifts. Now, she says something which I find very interesting. She says, love is not love without action. I like that. I like that.
It depends on the kind of action It depends on the kind of action.
Yeah, it depends. Okay.
Yes, at the end of the day.
All right,
it's very
Patience
important.
White. Now, this is where we are causing some issues. Now, Patience White says, #Wake Up Nigeria. Pleasant morning to you guys. My day is never complete without you. Thank you. So is ours. It's never complete without you. Now, please always put up a thread where we can post. It always takes time before we see it. Okay. Love means every good thing you can think of. God is love. Love is not a day thing. It should be expressed and felt every day and time. Good job, guys. My kids are going to school late because I'm watching you guys and hobby is vexing.
There can't be Valentine every day in that house.
I mean, I was not there. I don't know if you're meant to be there. I'll marry you.
So now you're putting out a disclaimer. At 8:30, when the children are already late, you're putting out a disclaimer.
You can always follow us on social media, so you can have your phone or tablet and...
Even worse, so she's driving and she's watching...
she's listening.
Oh, okay.
You know, we have a lover boy in the house. He has not said anything so far. Beyonce, what does Valentine mean to you? Very fast. We still have a lot of comments here. What is Valentine to you, Beyonce?
Okay, first I was listening to Mary when she said that you have to set the day aside. I actually am not a fan of setting the day aside. As much as I see someone, I'm in a relationship and, you know, I try to show it every single time I'm with the person that, see, I am madly in love with you. I am this, I am that about you. I'm head over heels for you. I don't think I would, in fact, I would purposely want to even keep myself busy on Valentine's Day just to...
You are not getting it.
I just don't like the fact that there is just one day set aside and the hype is just too much.
Mary, no what happens. Wait,
Beyonce, see, I said was there has to be, there are some couples that get to celebrate Valentine every day, but there are some that don't.
You know what I think?
And for those kind of people, it's always good to have something like Valentine for them to look forward to.
You know what I think?
Some couples don't get the opportunity.
Why should you wait for a day to look forward to when you can make the day yourself?
That's why you have date nights.
February.
Yes. Okay, you know what happens? Okay, guys.
You don't need to make it a day. Like, you can create the day yourself.
You see all of you, nobody will talk again now. They give you one talk, you want to take talker. What's that now? All of you want to argue about. Calm down. Valentine is Christmas. Calm down. All right, but then, guys, this is from Ayobami Dominic, who says Valentine's Day is expressing affection for something or someone. Something. Wow. Now that's new. Something. Okay, Benjamin Obol says Valentine to me is a day to celebrate love, but this is meant to be celebrated every day. Okay,
exactly.
Thank you. You have a point.
See?
Valentine is a day to show love to your loved ones. As for me, my Valentine is with my boo.
Before?
Your boo, get a boo.
That's according to Michael. It's not a general opinion.
Are you sure your boo? Is your boo your boo? Please very sure your boo is your boo. Okay, but you know what happens now? I will get back to Twitter and take some comments, but let me put a little twist to this. All of you, just give me one line from your favorite love song. One line from your favorite love song.
One line,
Titi, just one line. One line from your favorite love song. One line. One line. Just one line, and let's move. One line. One line.
Let me start with mine. Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You.
Sing it.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. I love that song. I don't want anything else.
Mary, Yomi, one line.
Yomi, yeah, your turn.
My voice is not.
I don't want the love of God, please,
Yomi. My voice is not primed to sing a love song this morning. So.
Why? Excuses. Just
who's making that excuse? I'm not making that excuse.
Okay, let me just say the line. Read the line. Just.
I should read the line.
Yeah, the line from your favorite. Just one
love song.
line. Your favorite love song.
Let me see. What's my favorite love song? What's your favorite love song?
I don't know.
Your Mia started.
Titi, let's go. Sharp. Let's go.
I'm trying to figure out what my favorite.
You're trying to figure out. Okay, Beyonce should know already. Oh yeah, Beyonce, let's go. I beg, Mary, please, Koboko for him in that.
In fact, let me help you. Where's my shoe?
I can't really recollect right now.
Okay, so I think Titi has gotten hers. Titi, one line, your favorite love song.
Titi,
okay, so I'm torn between Bryan Adams and Michael Bolton.
Choose one.
How am I supposed to live without?
Titi said love again. This is love again
for Missy.
It's enough.
Give us your own. You're saying woo.
Okay, now this is what's going to happen. Now on Wednesday, this would happen. Now for tomorrow, this is what I want you to do on social media. Go out there. sing a verse of your favorite love song, and we'll probably put it on air on Wednesday. Just social media, all right? So just on social media, tomorrow, post a video, tag us at TVC Connect with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Facebook, Twitter, now tag any of the presenters here with a love song to whoever you want to send that love song to. And then we'll probably play 1 or 2 on Wednesday, the day of love, all right? So that's cool. So for me...
We did not say opera. You said your love song. We are
love
listening.
song, okay, I think it has to be what's this one now? Is it Joe? Joe, yeah. The Color of Love, right? Is that Joe?
Yeah.
Color of
You guys
Love?
don't know. I know the color of love.
Why is your voice?
So what's the color?
Why is your voice reducing?
What now? At least I tried now.
What's the color of love?
I tried now.
Mike, what is the color of love?
The color of love. The color of love is whatever color you want it to be. It can be red. It can be blue. It can be white. It can be green.
So you've turned into a
yellow.
philosopher now.
Whatever way it can be, that is the color of love. And also, in the love mood, there's soup getting ready. But you see, when they say soup, I'm thinking of eba. But this kind of soup is the other type of soup that you can take with other things, right? That's what Beyonce has for us, eh? So then, but we'll still round up this talk. We're still talking about love. Like I said, let's get something special for Wednesday. On Tuesday, tomorrow, post a video from today. Just post a video, sing that love song. And even if your voice is like mine, just sing it. Just sing it.
I hope someone chooses Beyonce's Be With
So
You.
Beyonce, are you ready with something?
Not Beyonce.
Beyonce is ready with his song now.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I'm
while
ready
Beyonce is singing, we'll join him in the kitchen. Beyonce, get that love song.
Yes, I'm ready with song.
Don't tell me it's
No,
woe.
I
Don't tell me
have a
it's woe.
terrible voice. I don't think I can sing.
To save your life. Yeah.
The song you sang in the bathroom.
But there's a different way I sing, and I sing through kitchen utensils.
Okay. Yeah,
And
this
that
is love.
a love song here.
You said chicken. I'm not seeing chicken anywhere.
You've not dug into it.
Oh, right.
Find the
right.
chicken.
So there was something I wanted to say before we go. Our fitness and aerobics that happens outside, we've decided to open it to the public every single day.
Wow.
So
Not just
right
Wednesday.
now, you can have a free aerobics session every
single
morning
day.
Yeah.
right here at Wake Up Nigeria.
And you can meet your target weight.
Don't bother paying your gym subscription anymore. Just calm down. Come in your trainers, your gear, everything.
Okay.
We're going to have a fitness instructor right here for you to help get you in shape.
Smoked chicken with sweet corn.
I did not say sweet.
Mike, I don't
Smoked
understand
chicken,
how you
sweet corn soup.
circumvented.
Okay, wait.
I
Is
just-
it because I said smoked chicken, sweet corn soup?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us how you arrived at it.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
So from chicken
It's
broth,
not ogi or gari.
you have to stir it.
Beyonce, go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
So it's
I was
made
looking for
from
the
chicken stock,
Yeah.
smoked chicken stock, smoked chicken,
Okay.
blended sweet corn
Okay.
with milk. I blended sweet corn with cream.
I have not decided on who my guest is today.
A little bit of black pepper. So please,
Titi, please, you are my
have a
guest
taste.
today.
Have a taste.
Titi, you are the guest. Titi, you are the
Thank
guest.
you. Thank you very
Titi,
much.
please be the guest today.
You know, in
Because it's
school,
not a foreign word.
in school, there was that whole you tear the bread kind of feeling like
Titi,
you
be the guest
just
today.
tear it.
Oh, but you know,
Then you now mold the bread.
Sit down, sit down.
Titi, sit
Now
down, Jare.
Are you going to dip it? Are you going to dip it?
No, you have to
She's
spoon.
giving you
I'm
her
just
style.
telling you
Allow
this style.
her.
They say you should
now
not dip.
You have to
mold
be
you now.
They say don't dip.
Okay. Let me taste it. Let me taste it.
Dip
Let me
now.
taste it.
Show yourself, Titi.
She should dip.
It's heavenly. I tell you. I've not tasted this
should
yet.
describe
but
what you have
Actually
tasted.
lovely. And I love what you did with the pepper.
Yeah.
You added pepper to it because I was like, this thing would be like Oyinbo soup now.
So what's
But
like pepper
really,
soup?
it is lovely.
There's black pepper
It's
in
like
it.
chicken pepper soup, kind of, with a creamy.
Oh, a
aftertaste.
creamy feel.
So would you like to go ahead?
Please do
I've
taste
turned
it.
my own bread also.
No, Titi's tasting
No,
is
go,
okay.
Mike, why are you ready to
If you don't taste this food now, you will not eat tomorrow.
Bread rolls are also really, really great for breakfast. But I think we need to start saying our...
Yeah. So
thank
it's a bit of an exciting Monday morning, a great start to our week. I want to say a big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
Of course, and Fola's Place. Thank you.
Thank you for my hair. I'm loving my hair. Fola.
All right, so now don't forget that every single day we're going to be
Mike,
out there in the garden, waiting for you to join during our aerobics.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're all going to be here.
And
Make sure that you
entrance
come
is
in.
free. You're not being charged. And of course, as long as you get here before 7 a.m., you can work out with us.
All right. So see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Bye-bye.
Lovely day. Bye.
Mike,